Are Ukrainian forces actively dropping chemical weapons on Russian soldiers using drones? Now, this would be a war crime. Videos have emerged over the past couple of days showing Ukrainian soldiers outfitting drones with what appears to be canisters of some sort of chemical agent. We don't know. Other videos have emerged showing these drones dropping these canisters on Russian soldiers. The videos are horrible to watch as soldiers writhe around on the ground. Convulsing, having seizures, and of course dying moments later. We're not going to show you those videos. You can seek them out if you want to. And of course, all of this comes almost 20 years to the day when Colin Powell famously held up a little white vial of what appeared to be anthrax. At the time, we now know that it was faked and got us into a war in Iraq where millions of people lost their lives.
So we have videos that have clearly identifiable people in them. We know who these people are. They brag who they are, and they're claiming to be producing what looks like to be a hydrogen cyanide type weapon, which is a deadly gas. I just remind people that if you bite into a cyanide capsule, you will die. Hydrogen cyanide is a deadly gas, and it will kill you. And they appear to be producing canisters designed to be dropped from drones, filled with this deadly chemical agent. So, and then we have the video, as you said. I saw it. It's not an easy watch. It's, in fact, it sickened me and broke my heart because clearly the guy was struggling to live. He wanted to live. That was a human being who did not want to die, and he was being subjected to one of the worst deaths imaginable. I don't want to get into what hydrogen cyanide does, but it's not pretty, and his death wasn't pretty. And again, I want to trust that video is showing me what it shows. But you do need verification. But then let me talk about double standards here. If we had a videotape showing Syrian government forces bragging about how they were going to produce a chemical agent and deploy it by a drone, and then we had a video that showed a drone strike against, say, a white helmet or some sympathetic figure, to the United States, some of the Kurdish people that we claim to support in northern Syria, and showing a Kurdish fighter writhing to death on the ground in the most horrific fashion. I can guarantee you the United States would be holding an emergency session of the Security Council right now, demanding a full-scale investigation by the Organization for the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons, OPCW, backed by the United Nations. They'd be seeking a Chapter 7 resolution by the Security Council to hold those who perpetrated this accountable, meaning that they would use military force in response. That's what the United States would be doing. But there's silence. Silence, deafening silence right now.
Crickets.
The world is silent. The OPCW is silent. Where is the organization? These brave members, I have no use for the OPCW. I just hope people understand that I am strongly biased against them, not because of what they stand for, but because of what they have become. Literally a tool of the United States and its NATO allies to pervert the cause of banning chemical weapons into something where they use